we've brought 2 new players in since our last episode, and one of them looks to be really good. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. As I said before, we got 2 new players. They both look pretty good, but one of them is an absolute stud right now. We did end up losing McAtee. He went to Newcastle for $8 million, can turn into $10 million. But we brought in this kid right here to replace him, Luis Felipe. I think he's actually better than him. He's on loan. Looks really good. Look at those attributes. I mean, technique 15. He's got great bravery. His decision making's awesome. Good determination. Vision's really good. Work rate's really well. Scored in his first matchup for us. I'm excited about this kid. And then we brought in another player. Can I get to it? Brought in Caleb Blitzer for $1.6 million. American striker, so we like that. 2.5 star current ability, 5-star potential. We brought him in on for $1.6 million. He hadn't played a lot. He's played 1 matchup for us coming off the bench. It's because Saw has looked pretty good out there. Since our last episode, we beat Philadelphia Union 2-0. Olivia and Saw getting a goal there. We beat the Sounders in the quarterfinal of the Lamar Hunt Cup. Olivia getting a brace. Saw getting a goal. We beat the Red Bulls 3-2. Olivia, Anguello, and Paredes getting a goal. We drew against Chicago Fire with Luis Felipe and Saw getting goals in that. Today's episode, though, we got a top of the table clash against Inter Miami. And then we got the semifinal of the Chicago Fire. We got the semifinal of the Lamar Hunt against the Chicago Fire. And you can see that we got the Campeones Cup coming up pretty soon. So in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and do the Houston Dynamo matchup. And then we're going to play Pumas in that matchup as well. Going up against the winners of the Mexican top division last year. Should be a fun matchup for that. I don't think anything else to note has happened. We are at the matchup. I hadn't picked the team. And I got one thing I got to do in the house before we start start the matches. So I'm going to do that and we'll be back. It is time for the Inter Miami matchup. This is the squad we're putting out. We've got Muse in goal, a back four of Inez, Reese, Nunez, and Wallace. In the midfield, we got Nyman and Wagner. On the right-hand side, we got Olivia. We're playing him because he's looked really good since we selling McAtee. Luis Felipe taking the role of McAtee in this matchup. Busio on the left-hand side, Saw up top. Busio's in the matchup because Anguello hadn't looked good. Warren has a little bit of an injury, so he's out for quite some, I think no, it's not that bad, 3 to 12 days, but him and Anguello have not looked of form here lately, so we're trying some different stuff out, see if we can get anything going. And Reese is actually putting out a better rating than Nunez has for the last 5 matchups. So that's interesting. We can adapt to any situation. He's been looking good for us. Olivia has been a great player so far. Got to watch out for Brian Gill, pretty good player in the league. Notice that he really dominates. These matchups. Yeah, I think I said in the last episode we've loaded in some of the European leagues. Our contract expires at the end of this season. They have came to us to talk about a new contract, but I kind of want to see what's available. You know, if there's a job in Mexico, hey, we go down 1-0 in the 11th minute. But as I was saying, if there's a job in Mexico that opens up, I don't see us not trying to get the job. So, and it would be. I don't think it'd be a good idea to sign a contract now and then jump ship this offseason with the job in Mexico. We're not looking too hot right now. 2 highlights for Inter Miami, it looks like. Nope. Get that out of here. Olivia with it now. I don't know what happened there. He got it taken away from him. You know, the players on the wings have not looked too hot for us. This is Olivia's first start right there. He had been playing in the middle of the attack with after McAtee left, but then I found that Luis Felipe kid that we could have brought in on loan. And I couldn't pass that opportunity up. I just thought he was too good of a player. Really struggling hanging on the ball right here. Seems like every time somebody holds on to it just for a second too long, Inter Miami comes in with a tackle and stops it. Inez had a good opportunity there to score, but can't finish. Nunez heads it forward. I'm not having fun with Football Manager here lately. Really not. Darby County and then this save here lately. It had not been very fun. I mean, yeah. Estrada's been killing us out there. We do need to put a little bit of a press on him. We're still sitting top of the table. This is like the one club that we have a real hard time playing. And they are a good club. I think they're actually, I mean, the results show it as well. I do think they're a better club than us. Nobody looking really good out there in the attack. The defense has got some ratings out there that look okay, but I honestly don't see how. Nobody up here, though. Hey, Nyman got something. Buzio putting out a whopping 6.2. He's been a huge disappointment since coming to the club. I thought he would be a little bit of a difference maker coming off the bench for us. And he hasn't done anything this entire season. He just kind of sits there on the field and you forget about him. Inez passes it forward to Felipe, up to Saw, back to Inez. Passing it back to Reese, up to Wagner, back to Reese. Looks to get it back to Wagner. Back and forth. Now he's going to get the ball taken away from him or make a bad pass to Wallace. Gets it to Nunez. Go. When we just sit there so long, they're going to eventually get the ball away from you. I mean, you're just passing. We're going to go ahead and make a change. Buzio's coming off. I'm tired of him. I've hyped up Olivia. He hadn't done nothing. Paredes is coming in for that spot. Trying to find something. Change up a little bit of the tactics to see if that does anything. As I said, we're not looking really to do anything with the ball out there. It's just like highlights for Inter Miami. Corner highlight, corner highlight, corner highlight. Reese with the ball, kicking it forward to Nyman. Turns it over immediately. We get it back, though. Wagner kicks it forward to Luis Felipe. Up to Paredes. He's got an opportunity to make something out of this. Opts to take it back out. Kicks it in. Looking for Nyman. Had a good opportunity. Can't finish. Paredes. Looking to kick across in. Can't find what he does, but it goes over the top of the bar. Blitzer's going to come on already for Saw. These are the type of matchups why we brought Blitzer in. Sometimes Saw gets in these matches and he absolutely just disappears. And in these matchups, I want to take him out. I want to put somebody else in there, see if they can create a little bit of opportunity. We are going to get a loss in this matchup, unfortunately. The attack wasn't there in this match. I was hoping us putting Olivia out there, he could carry forward with his goal scoring, but he didn't. Paredes kicks it into Anguello, bounces it off the bar. He's offsides. I guess like the thing that I'm really disappointed like with the Orlando save, it's just kind of to the point where it seems like it's the same stuff over and over again. I mean, it's like, okay, you bring in some really good foreign players with your 8 international spots, and then you just build a team of crappy American players because nobody wants to come back to the MLS once they go overseas. So, I mean, like, it's one of those situations. Like you do find some people out there every now and then, like Reese and Nyman. That's been really it, hadn't it? I mean, yeah, that's disappointing. Not happy with that performance. It's time for the matchup against the Chicago Fire in the Lamar Hunt Cup. We have to abide by the 5 foreign player rules in this. Our lineup is a little bit different. We got Muse in goal, back four of Root on Reese, Nunez, Wallace, midfield of Sandler and Nyman. On the right-hand side, we got Buzio. In the middle, we got Felipe. Left-hand side, we got Anguello. Up top, we got Sa. Joe Warren is back from injury. He's not fully fit, so not getting the start today. Hopefully in the next matchup. Not sure what the board wants us to do in this match, if they want us to make it to the final. I know they've kind of been pretty demanding this season with all the stuff that, you know, they want us to win the league. They want us to win the Supporters Shield. It wouldn't surprise me if they want us to win the Lamar Hunt US Open as well. Wallace does a good job of clearing that out. Saw is going to get to it in time. He's running with it now. He can get past this guy. Takes a shot, gets it in. 28th goal of the season for him. Assist by Wallace. I believe that's going to put him at a tie with Anguello for the leading goal scorer in a season for the club history. So that's pretty cool. Nyman to take this free kick here. Tries to get it in himself. Can't find it. Into that highlight, hopefully. Looking at the job market, there is some stuff in Brazil that's opening up that I think is interesting. Saw with another goal. It's his 29th of the season. Brace for him in this matchup. Puts us up 2-0. Having a lovely match. Playing a lot better than he did in our last match. And that's kind of like why you don't want to... Like, part of me wanted to play Blitzer in this match just because I thought Saw played really badly in that match, but this is why it's hard not to start Saw, like, all the time. Because he can come out and do that for you in a match. You know, first 20 minutes, he has a brace. Felipe with the ball now, gets it to Nyman to Sandler. Up to Buzio. Tries to bounce it off a defender. Ruan's going to get to it in time. Keep the attack alive. Dodges a tackle there. Flies it in. Can't find it. Wallace with it. To Sandler again. To Buzio. Can't do anything with it. We do hang on to the ball. Back to Nunez now, though. He works it up to Anguello. Playing the ball around pretty nicely out here. We're moving them good. Saw. Hat trick. First half. First 20 minutes. 3-0 now. 30th goal of the season for him. He's a good player. That's nice. Looks like we got a Chicago Fire highlight right now. I think are they the Chicago Fire, or am I just thinking of like a TV show? Hope it's the Chicago Fire. But I think I'm thinking of the TV show. Nope, they are the Chicago Fire. Okay. They just named themselves after the TV show, I guess. Buzio picking up an injury. We'll bring Warren in. No, Paredes. We're bringing Paredes in. I'm okay letting Warren not play in this match just because of the injury. And we're already up 3-0. So Paredes is going to get a little bit, couple minutes. And the rise of Reese over these past couple of weeks has been really spectacular. I mean, the kid is banging in 7 points all the time. I mean, he's putting in 7.0 ratings all the time. It's been really good fun to watch. I mean, he's always had really high potential. He's just never really lived up to it since we've been here till this year. Well, outstretched arms. Very pleased with this performance. Let's keep it up, guys. Everybody's enjoying it. Everybody's got the green except for these guys. Everybody else is having a great game. I thought I thought Buzio was having a good game before the injury, which is kind of a surprise for him. He doesn't really do that too often. Gonna make a change probably after this highlight, bring in some other guys, get some minutes on some players that hadn't had time really this year. Trying to keep the clean sheet alive, and we do after that highlight. Oop. We're gonna make a change. Whoop. Uh-oh, I click a button. Go away. I click a button. I don't know what I clicked either. We're gonna bring Sam Vines in. He hadn't played much this season. I don't know what I clicked. It brought up the internet for some reason. This will make a last change. Saz already got the hat trick. Blitzer's going to come on. Not against that. He may be... It's only happened to me one time when a guy got mad at me for taking him off after a really good game. So hopefully that doesn't happen here when with us taking Saw off. Anguello gets it up to Paredes, who had a good opportunity to get under that and get it in, but he doesn't. Blitzer's in the game now for these last 10 minutes. Got 3 minutes of added time, so hopefully we can pull this off. One last highlight, though, before the match ends. Hopefully it's one of ours. Nunez moving it forward to Blitzer. He's got Anguello. Blitzer decides to take it out on that left-hand side, gets it up to Anguello, who takes a shot. Can't find the back of the net, but Paredes does. It's the 5th season for him, assist by Anguello. Blitzer done a really good job to get that going. Anguello is going to get the assist, but Blitzer looked really good on that play. It gave Anguello a really good opportunity. Anguello didn't convert, and Paredes was there to clean it up. 4-0 should be the final result, and we're happy with that. Outstretched arms, very pleased with that result. If you enjoyed that video, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and as always, thank you guys for watching.